Okay, recap for Friday. What's Friday? Friday the 12th September 2025. Well, for this one, because I basically took a holiday since then, a little one till now. I didn't trade it, so the recap is gonna be basically me trading it. Of course, I can see that it went up, but I don't know how it went up, so I'm just gonna market recap it and replay if that makes sense. So let's start with Friday. So I'm gonna just dash it to like till here. Till pre-market, let's say by 20 minutes. Alright, so main thing first. Let's see how this day played out. So news, what do we have? 10 a.m. news. So on the middle low, let's see where that low is at. So let's first do it to the daily. And you can see that it definitely went up. I don't know what it's showing me, but two main areas that I'd look at is since that we traded above here, we opened. I'm gonna look at two areas mainly. It'd be the CEO of that and the opening price. Seeing that London already pushed from then, and I'm looking at the CE, right, as the main PD array. But the fact that by the time here, let's say I'm trying to look at trade at 9:20, that I'm seeing that London made the low of the day, possibly, I would not want price to be going anywhere down there. So I'll be looking for any relative equal lows to be taken. So that's a relative equal low of your sell side. And we need also the initial liquidity. So what's the lowest low between 7? Okay, that's the one. Highest high is right there. So let this play out for a second. We just need market open. That's not market open yet. Okay, that's market open. So it's at 9:30. That's 9:30 highest high. And we'll get the initial buy side and sell side. And then we need to look at the opening range gap, right? So if we go all the way to that low, we'd close the opening range gap. So mainly we're gonna be looking at, we're gonna need some internal PD arrays. So let's look at our discount. Where's our discount? So for the daily discount, we're gonna need the midnight opening price, which is right here. That's the close, that's the open, that's midnight opening price. Midnight open, and then at the 1 minute, we need to check where's the new daily opening gap, which is right here. For internal PD arrays, this is the close, yep, and this is the open. That's the open. Wait, how does it open there? That's massive. That's a massive new. Is this right? Let me just double check it. We close here. We open there. Yeah, that's a big gap. Okay. Draw that out. Let's put it. Need the opening gap Thursday. The high and the low, and then I'm gonna just eye the midpoint, right? So I'll be interested in the low mostly because that looks like it's near the liquidity, near the opening range gap low, which is right here, and midnight opening price. So that's probable. And now last thing is discount. What we're waiting for is discount from here to here. Okay, so below that low is discount. Okay, but that looks like we might need OTEs. So 6.2, 0.75. This might be too far, but like, so mainly I'll have this on after if price trades low. But now I'm seeing stuff stack. So we have discount area, right? We have a sell side, the initial sell side. We have midnight opening price. And so now we like really discounted, and then we have the new daily opening gap, and we have the OTE of the range. If we are still staying bullish because the TP is still not hit, which is all-time high, right? So I'm gonna just basically wait till 10 to see how we trade the price there. Okay, 9:38, that's a bit too early, but we literally hit everything. So if price looks like it's going from there, let me check the 3 minutes. Yeah, everything's closing properly. So only thing is that there's the 10 a.m. news, so I'm not trying to get chopped, so I'm just gonna wait for that. 2 more minutes. Okay. If I'm looking at CISD, this right here is the change in state. And from then I would be looking to get a long. I don't know, we're too high. I need price to get a bit down. Okay. We're gonna take, I'm guessing that's news low. Yeah. Lower quadrant, that's way past the CE and it's a close. But that's the new weekly opening. Okay, so if it touches it perfectly. Oh. Okay, that's already missed, I think. And that's going too fast, I need to relax. If we can get along here. Oh, I don't think it's even gonna hit it. Because I already missed it, no? I actually got it in. And then it'll be, yeah. That's TP1. I should have went with 2 contracts, that's what I tried to do. But let's say all-time high TP1. Now that we went, I'd want Judah. Because this looks like an opening Judah. Yep, 2.5, and I'd want also 2 for the day. Now that this, let's go break even, considering that I took 1 there, and I'd wait for 2 to hit. If it hits, okay, we need it much faster now. 5. It's accumulating for way too long. What time is it now? Launch. Yeah, that's the thing. This is only like all-time high territory, and you don't even know what the hell it's gonna do because you don't have any references to the left. Only thing that you can work out is standard deviations. Okay, that's TP2. And because normally I'd enter with an MNQ, right? If I'm entering one contract, it'll be 10. So TP1, TP2. Can we get, is it perfect though? Was it to the tick? No. So I'm guessing we could get 2.5, but if, and then now that we got that, we want to see where we took liquidity. That's where we took liquidity. Can we, I'm trying to move the stop loss. Alright, let's just say the stop loss is moved up there basically below that low, because that's the last thing that took liquidity. I can wait, never mind. stop loss below that low. Now, so it either gets the 2.5 or an additional like that part of the contract. So did that hit it? To the tick. Okay, to the tick, that means we got the fade model, the fade moonshine. So let's close this. There should be a short if we, yeah, we're in a macro time, final hour macro. We can aim for this low, and if we're feeling extra, this low. But this low took liquidity, so I wouldn't expect it too much. I want, what's this? This is a PM low. Yeah, this is our PM low. And macro. If we're feeling extra, but would that make a market structure shift? Maybe, because we still have this gap, right? So I mean, that's if we see a sign. If we're gonna go low, can we do something from this order block? Okay. Okay, we failed. See, hit. Sometimes it does hit to the tick, and then when this rally goes, it doesn't fail. That means you don't have it. So model the fade. If this closes as a displacement with a gap, just leaving the fair value gap, then that's an entry. Okay, there is a gap. I don't like it, but it is what it is. I'm guessing like the risk won't be too much because it's only to here. Again, what did we have? We have 3 TPs. Make it 3. If we get in, okay, we're in. Stop loss all the way above because I do not trust this looks like, and then we'd have TP1, TP2. So I'll just buy at market with them. This TP3. If we're feeling extra, let's see. Okay, it's dumping hard. Nice. Boom. That's buy 1 back. Boom, buy 2 back. And there's just the final one right there. Did it even work? I don't even know about this point. Perfect. That's it. That's all I'd expect. These were clearly taken, but this is our PM low, right? Yep. From 1 to, yeah, that's the PM low. And is that final? Yeah. Final hour macro, the 345. I'm gonna have to go above or something now. If that is the low, I don't expect it to go for these. Not yet. If even if it's going, I have to see what these gaps are doing. Okay. It failed. Alright, so that's everything for this day. If I expect trading it, actually low-key a clean day, you know, not the worst. There was what? There's the London trade, but I wouldn't be awake for that. There was, I don't know, this one I wouldn't trust it, even though it hits exactly what I'd expect, right? And then goes to the discount OTE. This one to the top of the new daily opening gap. That's probably someone I trust more. But it's a bit higher than normal and what like, but still, it's past news, and it also now generate 1, 2, 3 highs together. That's probably the best trade. This is from here or anywhere here in the inverse, like I just took it there to there. That's so easy. The fact that we have a clean Judah. Every time we have a clean Judah, just aim for the 2.5. It's so likely to get to the 2.5. And then I did not expect model, I don't know, the one that I call it the fade, to be working out. It's because it's when it hits them, it hits a standard deviation depending if it's an or Judah to the tick. You should expect this model to be like just dashing back, and then it's just going to be obvious liquidity. I see this low, I see these low, and I didn't expect this one to be fair, but it was heavy to it. That means we reached the target. So normally if it reaches it earlier, like let's say by 12, right? If it reached it by 12, I'd expect this low to be taken. That's how far I'd expect it. Like if the 2.5 was somewhere here, if the Judah was low. But yeah, that's the recap and walkthrough of Friday, pathetically. I mean, if I traded the day, I'd probably have more insight, right? I mean, the only thing I didn't do is check the 4-hour for PD array, right? So I don't know, like the only PD array here would have been getting the quadrants of this. So I want the 7.5 wets. Yeah, see, that one stacks with the daily for London, right? So which confirms to me that London low of the day. See, at this point, because I don't know, I'm in the UK, London is not that bad. It's just I don't know what days would be London low of the day. I can't be asked to be like awake or checking the markets at that time, but it's possible because then I could be able to catch something like what would I trust? I would trust it, the fact that it's reacting to it there, somewhere there, and then if I buy all the way to all-time high, that probably be the measure. That's not bad. That's not bad. Anyway, I'm gonna have to see what Monday did now, right? And I'm gonna make this own video. I'm probably not gonna detail it because it's a Monday no news, right? And I don't really care for a Monday no. I'm not gonna trade them anyway. And I'll guess it'll be a market forecast for this next week because I'm pretty sure it's FOMC, no? Should be FOMC. Yep. So I'll just market forecast it, but it looks like, what did we do? Like 9th. Yeah, I think we just opened and just left. Anyway, that'll be the next video, so I'm not trying to mix these two. But yeah, that's how I would have traded Friday if I was here to trade Friday. And I'm guessing I didn't show too much extra detail because I just wasn't there that day to show the extra details. Won't be showing the basic stuff that I would have probably used. But yeah. Oh, also today's 15th. That's when ICT is coming back, so can't wait to learn from that guy again and then add to all of this. But the precision is definitely coming along. And wait, actually I need to keep these for screenshot wise, and then after that, see, it gets too messy, but if you did the walkthrough like I just did since the start, you'd understand what every level is without writing, right? I feel like writing is the one that messes up. Anyway, enough yap. That's the recap. That's the hypothetical how would I trade the day if I was given it, and if I was there on the Friday. Okay, more thoughts on the next video. Peace.